Hey everybody, you're watching Calithon. Up next, we have our next game, Chester Cheetah, Too Cool to Fool with Pringle Daddy.
Hi. I just got done watching Gygas here play Shin-Chan. Now I'm going to play my game. Brought my friend Cook on board to say some things about video games.
I love video games.
Yeah,
they're fun.
Video games are the best. So this is, as far as I'm made to be aware, a video game starring Chester Cheetah called Chester Cheetah's Too Cool to Fool. I'm just going to go ahead and start playing because we really don't need more of this than we need. So time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. So the plot of this that I just mashed through is that Chester has escaped from the Four Corners Zoo and needs to recover his motorcycle that me and Eugene and his dog, who I forgot to look up the name for, stole. So we're going to go through 5 levels and collect the motorcycle piece by piece and put it together. And yeah, that's about it. So here's a steamroller, and you can like do a bunch of things to defeat him, or you can just take the hit and walk right through it. Really good game here. So that guitar is kind of like a Starman in Mario. It gives you invincibility. But Chester plays this really kickin' rad guitar solo when you pick it up, and that just wastes a bunch of time. And, you know, as rad as it is, I do like to go fast sometimes, so. So those shoes I picked up give me the run ability, which speedrunners like, because going fast. So this little mini-boss, you actually can't damage at all. You're just supposed to reach the right side of the screen. I think you're supposed to like wait for all the legs to pick up and go through slowly. But again, you get 4 health, and there's health pickups everywhere, so you can just damage boost through just about everything. So here you can see that's the wheels for my motorcycle. I gotta pick that up, and we're allowed to go to the exit. There's actually there's a Game Grumps video where they tried to play this game, and they never got past this level, and they never went down that drain, so I'm just pretty sure they never figured that out, even though there's the giant arrow pointing down. But, you know, whatever. Video games are kind of hard sometimes.
I mean, to be fair, you need a high IQ to beat Chester Cheetah.
Yeah. It took me about 2 hours the first time I tried playing this game. Now I can do it in about 15 minutes, so that's pretty nice. So we gotta go on a little detour here to get the pair of shoes, because you can't complete this level without being able to run. And this being a video game, it's faster to jump up the vines, which act kind of like ladders, except when you're going through a branch, Chester will reset to the very bottom of that branch if you press jump during it, so that's a big no way. Okay, cool. This vine didn't despawn. I was having that happen a lot in the practice room. And I need to wait here for our little monkey friend to realign with where we are, because there's just a bunch of triggers throughout the level that tell the monkey where to follow you. And if you go too fast, he won't climb up and grab your, I think it's the gas tank in the exhaust. So we're past the boring part of the game, and we're on to the real level here. This is the meat and potatoes of the speedrun, so to speak. Gator Alley. So it's actually faster to avoid these little paw print pickups because it counts up at the end of a level, and so that wastes a frame each time you pick one up. So we're gonna go for it.
Oh, look at this. The insane speed.
Oh, darn it. So you can actually basically get all the way across this level, bouncing off enemies like that. It's known as the full halfie. Definitely an original trick name that I didn't steal from any other popular speedruns. And it's just This level took me the majority of that 2 hours, the time I blind raced this game, to complete. And I actually basically developed this strat before I was able to beat the level casually. So I'm not sure you're actually supposed to be able to beat this level without doing that. This game is interestingly designed, to say the least. So we got a little auto-scroller. So I guess if there's any donations to read, you can go ahead and do that.
Sure,
Love
we have a
Mega Man
donation.
5.
We have a donation from Dashy10 saying, "Shout out to Simple Flips. Can I get a bup in chat?"
Good music.
Yeah, it's really chill. Oh yeah, Muppets. The Muppets soundtrack. If you thought this was good, it, like he said, it only gets better and better as this early morning block goes on. So you know, keep it locked here on Calithon, and remember to donate because Direct Relief does really good work. So there we got the engine, and that's like a boss fight. They like attack you and stuff, but you can just grab the engine before they ever do anything. It's interesting design choices. So here we are in the hidden cave, which, as we can see, gets no natural sunlight. So Chester is going to light up a cigarette and illuminate the whole cave with just the ember on his cigarette, because that's how that works in real life.
Does smoking make you as cool as Chester Cheetah then?
No comment.
All right.
I just want to give a special shout out to that little flutter animation his hands do when you jump. Like, just look at it. He's really trying to like get a little extra height, like he's Yoshi or something. It kind of does, yeah. So these are like weasels on pogo sticks or something like that. I wasn't aware that weasels lived in caves, but, you know, the things you learn playing Chester Cheetah video games. Oh, I missed this. I missed this strat. I'm gonna get this health pickup. Ah. So now we're on to everyone's favorite part of an SNES game, the Mode 7 minecart ride, which is a little easy, so I'm just going to get my gamer on real quick. Is this locked?
Make sure to turn and smile for the camera. Oh, there you go.
Delicious. I probably should finish it. Oh yeah, I got a boss fight to do here. So we just gotta jump on this dog's head 5 times. Oh, definitely. I'm going to the exit. I don't have any control. Oh, I do have control here. Yeah, it stops right about there. So, believe it or not, this wild ride is almost over. And we're on to the last level.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable. Who would think that someone would complete a video game in one sitting here at Calithon?
Can you do the 100% run after this? There's a perfect bonus. So
There is a perfect bonus, and there's actually there's a skateboard pickup you can get, which gives you bonus stages. And I actually don't even know where all the skateboards are. So yeah, Not gonna happen. So this is like everyone's favorite part of a video game, where it just changes genre all of a sudden, and it's like kind of like a shoot 'em up game, auto-scroller for no reason. Except you can't really shoot, you can just flap. So instead of a shmup, it's more like a flump, like a flap 'em up.
Yeah. Flappy Bird copyright infringement right now.
Oh yeah. As if Flappy Bird didn't have enough copyright infringement problems. Where's my $30,000 in banner ad?
Can you do us a favor, like Flappy Bird, and just destroy this game? Like, pull this game from every shelf.
If only. And if you enjoyed that Mode 7 minecart ride, then we got a little bit of Mode 7 coming up in the final boss fight here in just a moment. So keep it locked.
This seems weird. Like, seems like everybody hates Chester Cheetah in this game. Do they have any reason why? Is it jealousy?
Well, I mean, he did escape from a zoo, and me and Eugene is like trying to get him back. I don't know how me and Eugene like conscripted all these other animals to go after Chester, but you know, the copy of this game I bought didn't come with the manual, so I don't know the full lore.
Double shades on right now.
It's all about Crunchy.
Yeah, make sure to follow the Cheetos Arabia account.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best Twitter account out there.
Cheetah's Arabia is pretty good. Although the actual Chester Cheetah account followed me on Twitter after I ran the other Chester Cheetah game at SGDQ. That was a wonderful thing to wake up to.
For how long?
They still do. That social media intern sees all of my nightly work tweets, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
So look at all of this awesome sprite scaling we got going on here. Oh yeah, and look at that rotation. Don't ask questions. Like,
Control dive. It's all good.
What is this thing I'm riding? Oh yeah, time, by the way. Yeah, video game's over.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So, no.
Yeah,
World,
it is.
World
record, guys.
Yeah,
World
record. It's a good show, amigo. You are one righteous guide. Like, my bike is ready to trip a ride on the wild side. Four Corners Zoo can eat my dust. Now it's Hip City or bust. Like, this adventure has only one equal. Look for me in Hip City, USA, the sequel. There is.
Yes.
I speedrun that one too. Oh. So yeah, that was Chester Cheetah. Thank you for suffering through that with me. Coming up next, we got Cook here to play a really good game as well. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
You don't have to lie to the audience.